Logic goes that the less color you use in your home, the more tranquil and less intense it will feel, which is why many people use pops of color to keep a mostly neutral palette while also incorporating a bit of personality. But an isolated color in a sea of neutrals can actually make a louder statement than that same color layered amongst other similar hues. Less color doesn't always mean more tranquility. Think of it this way. When one color stands alone, our eyes can't help but fixate on it. It's just how our brains work. And it's also why museums paint their walls white. They want you to focus on the art, not the walls. And the same applies at home. Let's look at some examples. These boldly colored chairs sit in a white room and they steal the show. But here's another example. Similarly bold chairs, different story. The room is drenched in a matching hue, and suddenly the chairs feel less attention-grabbing and more integrated. Same goes for this rug. In an all-neutral room, it dominates. And by the way, that's not a bad thing if that's the look that you want. But place it in a room with a scheme of similarly muted colors, and it takes on a different energy. And here, these red-framed cameos on a white wall make a bold statement. Surround them with similar reds and pinks, though, and the intensity softens. So, if you want the color in your home to feel easy and cohesive, then pops of color are not necessarily your best strategy. Instead, work with multiple colors in similar tones and shades and apply them generously, not sporadically. You'll find that it tones down the loudness of color and spreads focus across the room more evenly. Sometimes the best strategy for a tranquil space is actually more color in your home, not less.